Hello, sir.
Was Susan called?
Yeah, that'll be my mother. Okay, it's that house right there.
Yeah, so is she still here? Can I talk to her?
Yes, she is. She's in the bathroom right now.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I was the one who found out that was unlocked.
Okay. Did you see the female back there, too?
I saw her walking back there, and I yelled at my mom that somebody's going in the backyard, and I ran out and stopped her.
Yeah, okay. When was the last time you guys know?
That's actually the female right there.
Okay. You want to talk about
Right over there. The one with the bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, somebody seen you, into the backyard? Yeah.
See, I seen the people move out, and they had a box of stuff. When they moved out, that was in the yard for free. So I seen they moved out, and I said, well, I'm going to check out the backyard, see how big it is, because it's empty. She cussed me up one side down the
Who
other.
did?
That lady.
Who? This lady?
Yes, she did. She said,
Cussed you out?
Yeah. She says, you can't go back there. Don't you ever send anybody back there in that yard. I said, ma'am, I wasn't going in there. I was just trying to look at the backyard, see if it was
Where
big
do you
enough.
live?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Live at Battlefield Towers?
Yeah.
You walk there after getting groceries?
Yes. That's the only way I had to get around.
Okay.
I was not doing nothing wrong, sir.
You were in the backyard just...
No, I didn't even go to. I didn't even get there. She wouldn't let me go
Hey,
back
why are you
there.
yelling at me? Am I yelling at you? No. Okay,
I'm sorry.
let's chill out, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's going
I
on.
have
Okay?
anxiety. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're
I
fine.
can't deal with that.
Sorry, I had to raise my voice. You were raising your voice, okay?
Because of my anxiety, because it's stupid. All I wanted to do was look at the backyard because
So how far did you get into the yard?
I didn't even get to where her dog was because the dog started barking when I got back, so I
don't
came
know where
on.
her dog is. Where,
It's right between the houses with the...
So you went between the houses?
No, I was walking toward the backyard. I didn't get to the back.
You didn't get to the backyard?
No.
Why were you looking in the backyard again? Just to see how big it was?
To see how big...
Were you looking at buying the house?
Well, I thought maybe he was going to rent it or something, and I was trying to see the yard to
So
see if it was big enough.
Okay. I'm just trying to get your story here, okay?
That's my story.
I gotta get both sides.
I understand that. Well, thank you for doing that. But I didn't do anything wrong.
So you saw he was moving out, so you were going to check out the backyard, see how big it was, because you were thinking about renting the house, if it was up for rent.
Exactly.
She came out and started yelling and
She
cursing
yelled
at
at me through the kitchen window.
Oh, okay.
I just turned around and left and went ahead and got my groceries. I don't want to live there anyway because I can't live next to that because I'd be doing this all the time.
Yeah, we don't want that. Your anxiety would go crazy, wouldn't it?
I have PTSD. She don't know that.
Okay. I'm sorry that you have that, okay? What is your name?
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because I'm talking to you, and I'd like to know your name for, what's going on.
I don't want her to know my damn name. I don't want her to know my name.
I'm not giving her your name. This is for me.
I don't understand why you always have to give your name. I just didn't do nothing. No, I didn't.
What's wrong with giving a name? You got something to hide, or?
Not hardly.
Not hardly? Well, then what is your name?
It's Vita Mines. Spell it yourself. I'm tired. I just walked in the sun, and I'm walking back in the sun. And she wants to complain about it because I wanted to check out the yard so I can possibly maybe rent this house or whatever.
You just go grocery shopping, or?
Yes, I did. Walked all the way to Food for Less.
You did walk pretty far, didn't you?
Yes, I did. And I'm hot. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. And I just want to go home, and I didn't think...
Well, I need to know your name, okay?
Vita Mines, that's all I'm telling you. That's my name.
You need to spell it out for me.
No, I don't.
I have to identify you. Vita Mines?
Mainz.
Mainz?
This is German. M-E-I-N-T-S, and that's all I'm telling you. Figure the rest out yourself. I live at Battlefield Towers, and that's all I'm telling you. Because I have
Well,
not
I
done
need
nothing.
to identify you because I have reasonable suspicion that you were trespassing on that property, okay?
I was not trespassing on that property.
Okay. As of this moment, you are detained, so you have to identify yourself.
V-E-T-A, stupid.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, you ain't very nice either, so there you go.
I was starting out nice till you started yelling at me.
No, you yelled at me first. She yelled at me first. You want to get the truth about it. Gets my PTSD in. And then you want to stop me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you did. I'm glad you didn't have nothing else better to do with your time.
I don't want to put you in handcuffs, okay?
Well, whatever. Do whatever it is you got to do.
What's your date of birth?
I was born in October 27, 1959. I'm 5'2". I weigh 90 pounds. I have PTSD. I have anxiety disorder, depression disorder. I did not do anything wrong. I'll be 65 years
Don't
old.
put your hands behind your back for me.
No.
Stop resisting. Stop.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. I didn't want to have to do this.
Yes,
all right?
you did, or you
What do
wouldn't
you
have done it.
mean?
You
You're the
love
one who
it.
was
You
freaking
guys
out.
That's all you guys do.
Sure.
You don't do nothing else to old people. No.
Let go of your phone.
Let go of the phone. I'm done being nice with you.
Yeah, why don't you just here, check my purse.
What's your deal?
Take whatever you want.
What's your deal, man?
I have PTSD. She does set it off.
Okay.
You guys are not listening, but that don't matter
And
to
you were on a property that you're not allowed to be on.
Okay, I seen that it was still empty. I said, well, I'm just gonna walk back and look at the backyard, see if it's big enough for my dog.
So you just admitted you trespassing on property.
Didn't
You have
even
no
get
permission to be there.
I walked
And you're
between.
walking on the property to look in the backyard.
I didn't get to get to the backyard. I got to where the end of that there.
Okay, what's your date of birth again?
October 27th, 1959. Would you like me to bow down to you too?
Why would I want that?
Hey,
That's
you
weird.
act like
Why
you're.
are you being weird?
Oh, hey, aren't we all?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
So where were you headed to with all your stuff? Because you obviously just got...
Sir,
Out of there.
I walked from Battlefield Towers to Food for Less. I walked all the way down Woodland Street. I didn't make no stop. I
Who
left
do you
it.
know that lives over here then?
I live at Battlefield Towers.
Okay, so why...
I walked down
If you live
Woodland to
at
go
Battlefield Towers, why are you trying to look in a backyard? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
because I have another dog. And I was trying to see how big the yard was because I knew the house was empty. That's why. And I didn't even get to where that big tree is right there by the house because her dog started barking. And after that, I backed off and started walking off after she cussed me out.
Vita Mints, October 27th.
Vita Mines.
Mines,
Yes.
whatever.
I'll see if I can...
Yeah, because I told him that, but he don't remember.
So here's the thing. This house is still owned, okay? And there's people that are watching that house, okay? I've already contacted the owner, and he wants to pursue charges against anybody that's on his property.
Okay.
So, you are not to be on this property,
I
and if I
understand.
catch you here, I'm going to take you to jail for trespassing.
Okay, well,
Do
you won't
understand
ever.
that?
Yes, sir, I do,
Okay.
and I won't
We're
ever
gonna
do
take-
that
We're
again.
going to take those off you,
I just.
and you can continue walking out to where you live, okay?
Thank you.
You understand why we're here, though?
Yeah, because there's no such thing as freedom.
So here's the thing. I get charged with enforcing the law. That's part of my job. Talking to people on the street who are, I've been told, are in conjunction with a crime I'm investigating. That's part of my job. You mentioned freedom. Part of people's freedom is property rights. Okay?
They should have
And
done
that's
that
what
for
you
my
violated.
son.
That's what you violated when you went onto their property. So
Yeah.
I'm here to enforce people's property rights.
And it takes.
But I know that you don't agree with what we do.
No, I do.
But you're good
a
to move
point.
along.
Okay, thank you.
You are free to go.
Thank you.